Lee Phillips, Journey of Truth. It is Wednesday, about 2:45. Wednesday, February the 12th. And we're going to take a look at these drainage of the water coming down Covington Street here, down to the always stop where the retention pond is. And so one of the first things I notice is, although we have a ditch down through here, because the ditches have not been maintained and cleared out and over the years have filled up with leaves and debris, this driveway's gutter culvert that goes underneath the driveway has been stopped up, and water no longer goes underneath that driveway, so it turns out onto the road. And then you can see all the water coming from the church back there comes down through their backyard right here, and it runs out onto the road because this gutter going under this driveway is stopped up. So when the water can't go through the drainage ditch like it's supposed to, it floods out into the road. So these are ongoing issues besides the retention pond. This is lack of city maintenance on the gutter drains on our local streets in the downtown area. So all this water that's running out in the road is going to come, part of it's going to go into the drain that's over here, but as you can see, it washes out the end of this driveway right here and washes down through that side. Some of the water makes it into this drain right here, but the majority of water runs down the road and then funnels over into the ditch. So here's a look at the retention pond site. This is the drainage ditch. You can see the water that's flowing out right here, flowing down. You can see the job site. The Bobcat is buried up in water. Now this is just a moderate rain, folks. This is not a heavy downpour. This is a constant moderate rain. God forbid we had a heavy downpour come and last for 10 or 15 minutes on top of this. The effects would be just crazy in this area right here. So they put some big gravel rock before the drain right here, causing a spillway area so that sediment, I guess, won't get washed down the pipes. Now, last week there were some city crews that came out, and if you can see where the water is ponding right here in the road a little bit, this road has actually dropped down in height in this area right here. Now the city, I guess, were concerned that the underlayment under the road here was washing out, and that would explain why the road has dropped down, especially with all the heavy trucks that's been coming up through here of lately. It would make sense that this ground that was put in here was never put in a manner to handle the heavy trucks that come up and down through here. So it looks like what the city did was to keep water from puddling right here. They came and dug a little trench line out so that water could run off the road. Well, they might have created a bigger problem than they anticipated, because now if there becomes a lot of water that comes down this hill and runs across and hits this spot right here, it will erode out this area a whole lot quicker, because now they have disturbed the top of the soil and loosened it up so that it is more easily moved by water. That don't make no sense to me. So they did get some extra dumpsters in here yesterday to finish hauling off the debris piles, but I don't know how much good that's going to do with all this rain, because this ground now is going to be so super saturated. We've only had rain now for a day, but they're talking about rain for several days, and think about how saturated this ground's going to be. It'll be 2 weeks before that they can move this machinery around without getting stuck after this week of rain. So if any of y'all have any prospects of going hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any purpose, it's strictly forbidden. Violators will be prosecuted. Posted. Private property. Now, I understand the posted, but private, no, this is public access property. Public property, not public access, but public property. You can't be going onto a work site. I hope most folks have enough common sense, but we have folks around here that ain't got common sense anyhow, so hadn't seen our hawk friend flying around lately. Not even up on our street up here. I haven't seen it around, so I'm guessing since its home under construction got destroyed, maybe it found another location to maybe hijack a squirrel's nest or something, since it might have been close to getting ready to maybe lay some eggs or something. So hopefully it found a place. But our retention pond before the retention pond. So I'll leave it at that. Y'all remember, be safe out there, be good to one another, do something kind for someone, and y'all have a blessed day.